Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Hope and Brooke confront Steffi, and RJ gives Katie jaw-dropping news. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At the Forrester mansion, Donna's gone to check on Eric. Hope thinks it may have been an excuse. Katie warns her niece that all this talk about Steffi is a little intense. Hope's unapologetic. Brooke can't believe she's threatened to cut her line. Hope won't let it happen. They go over the line, and the message being Hope's passion for years. Hope rails that all Steffi cares about is sticking it to her and the Lovins. "I'm not going to stand for it any longer." Brooke isn't sure that's really what this is about. Hope insists Stephanie pass this down to her granddaughter. Brooke wonders what they can do about it. Hope wants to go to Forrester and confront this. Katie reminds her niece that Steffi is co-CEO. Hope says Ridge is too, but they don't even need him. Brooke has taken a backseat there for far too long. Katie agrees that Brooke's contributions are legendary. Hope thinks maybe it's time for her mom to reclaim her power. "Katie and I will support you, and who knows, maybe with us working together as a team, Steffi won't stand a chance." At Forrester, Ridge walks in as Steffi tells Carter it's time to get rid of Hope's line. Steffi says they need to set aside their feelings and do what's best for the company. Ridge questions if this is just business and there's nothing personal about it. Steffi admits Hope's not her favorite person, but if the line was bringing in money like it used to, she'd be telling Carter to fund it. Ridge asks Carter if he agrees with this. Carter doesn't disagree. Steffi doesn't think the line can rebound now that Thomas has gone. At Bill's place, Lamb questions Poppy only now, telling him he could be Luna's father. Bill shrugs, better late than never. Liam asks if any part of him is upset with Poppy. Bill says she was afraid to tell him. She didn't want to see her as a gold digger. Liam argues there's nothing wrong with telling him if it's true. Bill explains she was also worried about getting hurt. "Poppy's in love with me, Liam." Liam finds this all very intense. Bill continues to explain about Poppy coming to terms with sharing her daughter with someone else. He told her that if he's Luna's dad, he'll make a place for both of them in his life. Liam marvels, wow. Bill hopes Luna's as excited as he is. In the design office, Poppy tells Luna she wasn't ready to admit Bill could be her father before. Luna marvels that she may have already met her father, and it's Bill Spencer. RJ walks in and gulps. "Wait, what?" He hugs Luna, who gasps that she might finally get to meet her father. He enthuses that she's been wanting to know who her dad is forever. He's happy for her, even if it is Bill. Poppy tells Luna that Bill is expecting them. She told him she wanted to break the news to her first. Luna says, "Let's do it." RJ wishes her luck and they leave. Katie finds RJ in the design office and asks if he knows where Steffi is. RJ says she's across the hall. She notices he's distracted and asks, "What's up?" RJ says Poppy gave Luna huge news earlier. She's been keeping it a secret who Luna's father is. The secret's out. Turns out her father might be Bill. Katie's shocked, speechless. She's extremely skeptical and wonders why she didn't come forward sooner. RJ explains that she was scared. Katie hopes Bill's smart enough to get confirmation. RJ points out that if it's true, her son has a new sister. Poppy and Luna arrive at Bill's place, where he looks at his would-be daughter expectantly. He imagines she's in shock right now. It's so crazy, right? They recap how they thought it wasn't possible, but now it may be true. "I might be your dad. How do you feel about that, Luna?" Luna sniffs that knowing who her father is has been a question mark hanging over her for her whole life. Now she knows it may be a man who her mom loves and who has always been kind to her. Bill will continue to care for them regardless of what they find out. If he's lucky enough to be her dad, he will step up in every way. Everyone tears up. Poppy produces a DNA test that she picked up on the way, unless Bill would rather go to the hospital. Bill doesn't want to wait any longer. "Luna, you deserve to know. Is that what you want?" Luna nods and cries, I'm praying that this test proves you're my father. She and Bill embrace. Hope Logan strode purposefully through the corridors of Forrester Creations, her mind filled with determination. She had been gathering her thoughts for days, rehearsing what she would say when she finally confronted Steffi Forrester about the ongoing turmoil within their families. It wasn't just about Liam anymore, it was about the future of everyone involved, especially the children. As she approached Steffi's office, Hope took a deep breath to steady herself. She pushed open the door and found Steffi reviewing designs with one of the Forrester Creations senior designers. Steffi looked up, surprised yet composed. Hope, Steffi greeted, her voice guarded but polite. What brings you here? Hope closed the door behind her and fixed Steffi with a steady gaze. We need to talk, Steffi, about Liam, about Kelly and Phoebe, and about the decisions we make affecting our children's lives. Steffi's expression hardened slightly, her defenses rising. I assume this is about Liam choosing to be with me. It's about more than that, Hope replied firmly. It's about the constant upheaval in our children's lives, the confusion and the hurt they are experiencing because of our actions. Steffi sighed, setting aside the designs she had been reviewing. I understand your concern, Hope, but Liam made his choice. He did, Hope acknowledged, but the consequences of that choice are impacting everyone around us. Kelly and Phoebe deserve stability, not a constant tug-of-war between their parents and step-parents. Steffi nodded thoughtfully, her gaze softening as she considered Hope's words. You're right. The girls are our priority. Hope felt a surge of relief, seeing that Steffi was willing to listen. We owe it to them to find a way to coexist peacefully, for their sake if nothing else. Steffi nodded again, her expression grave. I agree. We need to do better. The two women continued their conversation, delving into the complexities of their intertwined lives and the challenges they faced as mothers trying to navigate the complicated dynamics of their blended families. They spoke of their hopes for the future, for a time when their children could grow up in an environment free from the constant tension that had plagued their lives thus far. Hours passed as they hashed out their grievances, aired their frustrations, and ultimately forged a tentative understanding. By the time they emerged from Steffi's office, Hope felt a weight lift off her shoulders. They hadn't solved all their problems, but they had taken a step in the right direction. Meanwhile, across town, R.J. Forrester found himself grappling with news that threatened to upend his understanding of family dynamics entirely. He had always admired his mother, Brooke Logan, for her resilience and unwavering support. But the bombshell she dropped on him that afternoon left him reeling. Katie is your biological mother, R.J., Brooke said gently, her eyes searching his face for any sign of understanding. R.J. blinked in disbelief, the words echoing in his mind. Katie Logan, the woman he had known as his aunt for his entire life, was actually his birth mother. It was almost too much to comprehend. But how? R.J. managed to stammer out, his mind racing with questions. Brooke took a deep breath, her own emotions raw yet controlled. It's a long story, one that involves a lot of pain and difficult decisions. Your father, Ridge, and I made a choice to keep the truth from you for your own protection. R.J. sank down onto the sofa, his thoughts whirling. Everything he thought he knew about his family had been turned upside down in an instant. Katie, whom he had always seen as a supportive figure in his life, was now not just his aunt but his biological mother. Why are you telling me this now? R.J. asked, his voice tinged with a mix of confusion and hurt. Brooke sat down beside him, her hand reaching out to grasp his tightly. Because you deserve to know the truth. R.J. keeping this secret has weighed heavily on me, and I couldn't continue to deceive you.